It's Monday, you know what that means, another episode of Mondays with Miles. This week we're going to be talking about how to build and maintain healthy relationships. And I'm not just talking about relationships with your partner, I'm talking about relationships with your friends, your coworkers, and your family. Our relationships are so important for our growth and for our happiness, so it's extremely important that we have healthy ones. Here are 6 tips to build and maintain healthy relationships. Rule number 1, never keep score. Keeping score is when you do something for somebody else and then mentally record it in your mind, hoping that they're going to pay you back in the future. This is a quick way to build resentment for that other person. When they don't pay you back, you start to resent them, which then turns to dislike or distrust. We need to start doing things without expecting anything in return. Healthy relationships never keep score. This next one I call the rule of 3. Instead of bringing up every little time that somebody does something wrong, whether it's making loud noises or showing up late, instead bring it up only after it's happened 3 times. And when you bring it up, bring those 3 instances in the past that have bothered you. Use them as evidence. When you can bring actual evidence to the other person, they're more likely to listen to you and they're more likely to respond positively. So bring it up only after 3 instances. Rule number 3, offer grace. People are always going to make mistakes, and a lot of times when they make mistakes, they beat themselves up pretty hard for it. Instead of offering more criticism and piling it on, try and offer them grace. Number 4, set up clear boundaries. Boundaries are like fences. They keep people from encroaching on us too closely or crossing a line that we need to set in the ground. So a boundary might look like maybe you tell your friend, I'm not emotionally okay enough to have this discussion right now. Or I don't want to go out right now. I'm actually working on some stuff. I'm working on myself. Whatever it is, the more boundaries you can set, the more clear your relationships are going to be. Number 5, offer validation. A lot of times people just want to feel heard. They want to feel understood. So what you can do is lend them your ear and validate whatever feelings they are going through. We can't always fix things for others. Sometimes we just need to be there for them and offer validation. Lastly, this is one of my favorite, and I always bring it up in different topics. It's the idea of responding, not reacting. When we react to something, it comes from our emotions. It's usually a snap judgment based off of our emotions. A response causes you to take a pause and think about what you want to say or how to respond to the other person. This is a great way to avoid arguments. Relationships are so important in our lives. We have to have people around us to help lift us up. If we want to have positive relationships, we need to have healthy relationships. So use these tips and try and keep building and maintaining healthy relationships. Have an awesome week, everybody.